just simply stating that we can't pull for us is what it looks like. And it's black men that are kind of saying that. Not. I'm not gonna say it's majority, but some of the pro-blacks that are saying that. How can you be pro-black and you can't even vote for someone that looks similar to you? You would rather vote for the Caucasian. That seems crazy. And she was qualified. Right? So it's like we never give ourselves, and we talked about this, Steve. We talked about this quite a bit, right? We talked about how we just can't get us together. How you know what I'm saying? They just don't support it. We can't support each other, right? You have things, you put out things, you invite them to come in and help. I wanted to have, I'm not gonna make it personal, but you know what I mean? Like we talked about these things, man, how it's hard for us to help each other, man. I think that that's something that we have to get over. And I think that this is a great example that we do have, the power and the foresight to see that, hey, man, we're not all that bad. We're not all on that side. We can do that. Matter of fact, you want to see how much they pull for each other? I'll show you. This is Donald Trump cabinet. Find you. This is how they pull for each other. Where are you at in housing? And the only reason he's in housing because it has the word urban in it. He did that to a renowned surgeon. And put him in HUD. One can only assume why he put him there. So I don't understand why we can't pull for us the way that they pull for them. What's the problem, Steve?
Just to go back to the crabs in the bucket. Just to support another black person is the love is not there. They diminished the love. They took the love away from us. You know what I'm saying? So long ago. Like personally, I got family members that's beefing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was close back in the day. So it's just a division. It's just a division, and it's getting worse and worse. It's sad. It's sad. But just to piggyback on that poster you just showed in regards to the hair products, I use Miel. What's that? What is that? What was that? Mint.
Was it on the poster that I posted up?
Yeah, it was on the poster. I used Miel on the top left, but I thought they just sold to a white company or whatever. Or they have a white owner now. I thought they just changed that or whatever. But to me, it works. It works for my hair texture. I'm old, but you know what I'm saying. It's getting my groove back, so to speak. So it works for my hair texture, But it's just crazy. It's like when it's not black, it's like it draws more attention. People draw to it for some reason. I don't understand. But just to go back to the crabs in the bucket scenario, I think that's the issue right there. We always against each other versus being one, being unified. I just don't get it. I don't think I ever will, because I thought we would have came together when Obama took office, but it seemed like we got more divided then because they made him look so bad, in regards to the laws and things that he was doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the American way, I guess. I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, just in case you guys need it, I gave you permission to support your people. Just in case, just so it's said, it's there. It's okay. Support your people, man. Oh yes, buy black, root for black. However my vote was for the qualified. Yes, and not the bigger candidate. 100%. I want to make sure that that's clear. I didn't vote for the girl because she was what her nationality was. It was all based off of qualifications. I don't think it hurts that it was a person of color, regardless of what color it was. Who would give me my bodily autonomy? Yeah. Oh, you talking about she would? Yeah. Most definitely. That's what a lot of people voted for as well. So you're not alone in that in that sentiment, because there were a lot of people who that was one of their main issues, was like, yo, I got daughters. A lot of men too. It was like, yo, I got daughters, I got a wife. Like, if it came down to her life or the baby, which we seen some stories of, I wouldn't want to lose my child. And that was a big driving force for a lot of people who went out and vote. So you're not alone with that one, Ms. Aya. Jakar Lee says you didn't vote for her based off of qualifications. I just clearly said I did, but if you're saying I didn't, then I guess you're right. Well said.
I didn't have to vote. That was my
Congratulations.
baby mama,
You
so
played
I didn't have to
yourself.
vote.
Yeah, that was a no brainer right there. You know what I'm saying? That was just like, duh. Yeah, I got my boo. That's boo power right there.
Man, what
So,
you know what I'm talking about?
yeah. But yeah, man. I feel like other groups pull for them. We should pull for us. Point blank. Period. I was just seeing what you typed down there. Well, that's the show, man. Unless anybody has anything that they want to say, comment on there. You can drop in and have a conversation as well. All you gotta do is say drop the link. I'll drop the link for you. You can come up and talk as well.
I just want to apologize to the podcast. Like, I ain't never had no trash internet like this before. Like, man, like I've been fuzzy. I'm watching on both sides, and it's been fuzzy. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I despise Spectrum. I almost said something else. I despise them. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, yes, I am using Wi-Fi versus hardwired due to the circumstances, but it will be back up. I'll put it like this: by February, we should be back up and cooking. I'll just
All
put it
right.
like that. Just put that in there.
All right, bet that. Jakar Lee said, somebody who did the job already is more qualified than the person who hasn't. Okay, I think you're saying that because he was 4 years in government, that he's the qualified one versus her 20 years in government. I think that's what you're saying. All right, I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, if it makes sense to you, it makes sense to me. That makes sense. 20 years, 4 years, she wasn't qualified. Matter of fact, he was so overly qualified that they voted him out. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, that I can't argue with that one. Oh shoot. Wait a minute.
Check out the big brain on Brad. We happy? Vincent. We happy?
Yeah, we happy.
We have oops, wrong one. We have a donation from Messiah. $50 donation. Thank you, Messiah, for your $50 donation. We will you know what? I think $50, I'll say $25 really, deserves another day. So what I'll do is I'll come back tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. What I'm gonna talk about, I have no idea. But I'll come on here tomorrow again, and I'll chop it up with you guys about whatever it is that you guys want to talk about, or whatever it is that I can find to talk about. And we'll kick it for some more time, because I think that's a pretty hefty donation. So thank you so much to Messiah. Yeah, we're about to get up out of here, Steve. Let me see what Jakar Lee said real quick. Okay, I got you. 4 years in government is crazy. Forgot he was the president. Oh, for 4 years in government. Yeah, that's where that 4 years was. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, mine cut off in the background. I don't know what happened.
Okay,
I
you're
don't
still
think
good on this end.
I don't think it's loud.
You're still good
Okay.
on this end. But yeah, you got anything going on, man? Before we get up out of here, I don't think anybody else has anything to say. Just Jakar Lee sucking master's tip.
Man, nothing currently.
Okay.
Man, nothing currently, man. Just trying to get my YouTube back in order. Trying to get that, back up and cooking. That's about it, man. That's about it. I am no longer a Kansan. Just put that out there.
Congratulations, man.
I am.
Congratulations.
I am a Texan now. I am a Texan. So, you know what I'm saying. But the heart is always Chicago. But yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. So yeah, it's official. It's official, like a referee with a whip. So it is what it is. It felt like, it really feels like I was born to live here. I just put it like that. You know what I'm saying? I fit in so well in the DF Dub.
Oh, it man, fuck Texas. Not fun.
Hey.
What'd you say?
I said, hey.
Oh man, hey.
Let's see. Jakar Lee says, stay here so we can argue. What you want to argue about, man? Talk to me. I'm here right now, so you want to argue, this is the time to get it in. But you've been winning all the arguments so far, so I don't know how much argument I can do. But yeah, man. Look, I've been having so much fun doing this. I've got to have some friends on here, some family on here, meet new people as well, reunite with some other people as well. So I've been having a blast, Steve. But I've been questioning on if I want to continue this. I'm gonna have to continue now that Messiah dropped 50 bomb in here, but I've been wondering if this is the route for me, man. I've been having, like I said, I have a good time. But I wanna have a pretty good diverse panel, but I can't get anybody to come through, man. Everybody's busy, so I'm like, fuck, man. I don't know if I should continue with it or if I should just give it up. What do you think, man?
Man,
the book said
feel...
to confide in other men, so I'm confiding in you to hear your what you have to say.
I say go with your passion. You know what I'm saying? Go with what you know. You know what you know. I think it's been a hell of a ride. It's been a hell of a ride. I tried to be his day one. You know what I'm saying? But the circumstances right now, as you can see in the back, it ain't causing me to be here all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still here in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And like we were saying, black love, black support. We support each other. And that's just what it is. But me personally, I think I would give it some time with going back to the news versus you know what I'm saying, because with the book club, that was it took a turn. You know what I'm saying? You did get a lot more insight. It was very opening. And then going back to the news. But what I would do is probably I would keep it diverse. I would keep it diverse like you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Add some news in there, add politics, and then, maybe ask some pointers in regards to what's hey, he a hater, bro. He a hater. I tell you about the cuz, bro. I tell you about,
I'm
man,
not gonna lie. This dude is crazy, man.
Hey, I tell you, he just called me Mike Vick on social media, bro. He just called me Mike Vick in so many words.
I was gonna say low key, but it was very high key.
Yeah. But it is what it is. But yeah, I was just say keep doing what you're doing, man. Eventually the right people, would catch on to it, and it would just grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, just for instance, I've been on YouTube 10 years. It took me 10 years to get where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody don't want to wait 10 years, but after 2,000 videos, finally started catching on. So, I say do what's right for you, do what's right for the channel, and do what you enjoy, and bring that to the channel. If you need to go back to game streaming, and I ain't no peer pressure, but you know what I'm saying, just if you need to go back to game streaming, do game streaming, because you still got another channel for that, and then you can still drop that little sauce in the description, in the comments, check out my other channels, this and that, whatever. And you never know who you might come across, because, a lot of people play Call of Duty, a lot of doctors, lawyers, you know what I'm saying, come across Call of Duty. You never know who you might come across in that lobby, or playing Warzone. You never know. So I would say keep sprinkling in this and that, the politics, you know what I'm saying, gaming, the books, and do what you love. And stay consistent with it. By all means, stay consistent with it. Because, like when you lose that consistency, that's when you get down, you know what I'm saying? You get down and out, like, man, I don't want to do this anymore. You know what I'm saying? But you got to do it, for the long haul, for, you know what I'm saying, for the consistent, just to being consistent behind it, versus I hate to say it, but little people. Because me personally, like my followers, I probably got some family members that follow me on my social media or on my YouTube and stuff like that. But my followers are people that I don't even know, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? My bigger following are people that I never met, never seen a day in my life. They probably seen me on the streams or my content. They follow my content, but that's what I'm saying. I never met any of them people. You know what I'm saying? And I support them. I appreciate it. Because they could have went to any other channel besides mine. But I would do it for the people, versus trying to please, ones because the thing is, the ones they're gonna support it when it's convenient for them. They're not gonna support all the time. You have your select few that will support, but 9 out of 10 they're not gonna support. So do it for the people, and do what you feel is right for you. That's what I would say. That would be my advice to it.
All right, More to Love said, I totally agree. And Jakar Lee said, drop the mic on him, Steve. Yes, for sure. Okay, so some of the things that kind of stuck out to me was the kind of it almost sounded like you were saying mix and match it up a little bit with some of the content, instead of sticking to one thing, maybe incorporating some other topics in there. Because I don't mind doing this. Like I'm okay with doing this.
I mean, you still got 3 other channels too. You still got 3 other channels.
Man, I dropped the channels.
I dropped the channels.
I dropped the channels.
They're not active anymore?
No, they're still active. I'm not, I had Queen.
You can change the name. You can change it. You can change the name.
Well,
you can hide those videos.
Well, because I'm thinking about keeping it. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about keeping it here. Just the topics change, right? So beforehand, we were doing clips about relationships and things like that. So I might do some things about relationship, things like that, right? Now we might come from a different perspective, being that we read that book, and maybe there's some places where we can apply it or whatever, you know what I mean? And talk about it that way. So maybe that might be what I do in there. Or, because look, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Can I talk to you? Can I vent to you for a little bit?
Talk to me, brother.
It's just us. It's just us here. But it's a little disheartening, because I have like 30 plus people, I think, that I send invites to, but nobody shows up, man. Nobody shows up, right? You're always consistent. Even when, okay, I'm gonna let them know. Even when Steve isn't here, Steve is still here, because Steve, he allows me to stream on his platform. He doesn't have to do that, but he does. So even if you don't see Steve on the stream, Steve platform is streaming this, whether you know it or not. So Steve is always present, even if you don't see Steve. But
and I don't want to sound like a dog fighting ring. That's why sometimes I can't make it right now. But yes. hey, but Hey, but that square footage coming in handy in the future. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll be good. I'll be good in the near future.
Yeah. No, because Steve is one of the consistent people that are consistently here, and I understand everybody can't be here because they got shit going on, right? But man, it's tough because I want to really provide a difference and of ideas, right? And and liven it up a little bit, but and I'm not downing anybody for not being here or can't make it or whatever. It's just the fact is that I do send it out to quite a few people, and nobody shows up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
That's the
damn,
thing.
dude.
That's why I say switch it up. That's why I say switch it up. I would switch it up like on some real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, because it's a podcast. It's hard to say, but I don't know. I mean, me personally, I would just keep doing it. I would just keep talking about certain topics. You know what I'm saying? I would just keep talking about certain topics, and you never know, like who might catch on to it or who might get wind of, and then they probably start following. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because I didn't try so many things. So many things I've tried over the last 10, 12 years or whatever, and who would have thought Mortal Kombat would catch on? You know what I'm saying? Who would have thought BoonDocks would catch on? But
because I don't even think I got 100 subscribers. I don't even think I got 100 subscribers, dude. And I've been doing it for like 3 years. It might be 3 years on its way to 3 years. So I'm like, God damn, dude, like what, And I get it. It may not be everybody's cup of tea. That's why I don't take it personal. But it's still like, damn, man, like, and some of that, a lot of that is on me as well. I got to take ownership of that. So a lot of it is on me as well. But still, it's like, damn.
I believe that the people, I think me personally, just on the outside, just taking myself out the equation, I think a lot of people miss the news. I think they miss the news because you got a lot of like random traffic when you start talking about the news. The cops and sheriffs shooting in Florida. Talking about Chicago, the immigrants. And talking about Ramaswamy. You know what I'm saying? Like for the videos that I could think of, those videos went crazy. Those videos went off, and it was talking to a broader audience versus just keeping it like keeping it Trump or keeping it political. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you know what? That's what I'll do is I'll go into the analytics and I'll see which videos got the most views on it, and then kind of let that kind of guide me to where I might need to be at. Because I enjoy talking about all of it. I enjoy talking about the news. I enjoy talking about these crazy women. I enjoy it all, right? So I'm like, okay, I can and I definitely have fun with the book, though I probably won't do that again. But I definitely did enjoy. I did get a lot of good information from that. But yeah, I think yeah, I'll check the numbers to see, man. I'll check the numbers, see what it is, and then go.
And me personally, like what I would say, like on some realness, I would say not keep it black, but keep it to what's going on, and like keep it to your opinion in regards to it. Because I definitely thought about this. Like shout out to Caliber. I watched a lot of his videos. You know what I'm saying? I watched him come up, and he has a fantastic. I don't know if he does his own editing or what, or he has an editing company that does it on Fiverr or whatever. But his videos, they be on point, and they be 30 minutes, 40 minutes at the longest. If he's doing a live stream, and he talks about different topics. Yeah, more or less. I think he used to do beats or something like that. So he talks about a lot of hip hop news, but he talks about a lot of different topics. In regards to like the black community. You know what I'm saying? Like he talked about the Young Dolph situation. He talked about the King Von Rondo situation, or Quando, whatever his name is. you know, he talks about the different things. He talked about Kamala Harris bringing out, you know what I'm saying, not Nicki Minaj, Megan Stallion, stuff like that. So, you know, that helped keep him diverse. You know, even though he's keeping it strictly black, he's still being diverse and talk about different topics. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a dope concept. And it singles him out, it singles him out in regards to him not being Charleston White versus him being broader, even though minimal, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, so you gave me a lot to think about. I'm definitely going to be looking to implement some of these things. Ms. Zaya says 100% for your passion, or 100 for your passion, and the followers will come. Yes.
Yep. I totally agree with that.
And you know what? I'm not even, man, dude, I don't even care about the followers. I want my friends and families to come on to the podcast. That's what I want.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
That would never happen. We just discussed this. We just discussed it about blacks supporting blacks. We just discussed that. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. Now, eventually, yeah, when that bag start coming in, they're gonna come back. They're gonna come around. You know, but you know who's real in the beginning and who's not.
Yeah.
You know, and not to say that they're not real, it just might not be their cup of tea. So once you diversify and start doing other things, you might start drawing attention to them, and they're like, man, I can jump on this. You know what I'm saying? I might say some, 2 cents about it. You know, and I think, me personally, I think a lot of people just don't like being on camera. I think that's what it is.
I think
that's
a lot
of people, especially the females.
Yeah, and that was the only thing, was that it affords me the affordability to be able to jump, because the other one didn't have the ability to jump to these different scenes the way that I'm able to do this one. So that's the only reason for this one. And then I really think that it creates but yeah, I get what you're saying as far as a lot of them don't want to be on screen as well. So yeah, I get it. So, well, what I'll do is I'll give it another year. I'm gonna give it another year, possibly. I'm gonna see how I feel. I'm gonna give it 6 months. I'm gonna give it 6 months, see how it is. I was hoping to open up my bottle and drink it on camera when I got a certain number of subscribers, which I'm not chasing subscribers, but
what's that? The Ace of Spades?
Yeah. So I was thinking about drinking that when I got a certain number of subscribers, but I think I'm gonna take your advice. I'm gonna be here tomorrow. I'm gonna come tomorrow. I'm gonna put out the bat signal for those who can come, but I'm gonna come on here again at 5, since there was a donation over $25, and I'll come back and do it again, and maybe we cover something different. You know what I mean? Since it'll be an impromptu thing and it's not on a Sunday, I'll probably end up doing something of that magnitude. So y'all be ready. See what we gonna do. And yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna make it happen. But thank you again, Steve, for coming through. Also, thank you for taking the time out to talk me through this as well, and everybody in the comment section as well. Thank you so much. Thank you to Ms. Zaya for the donation again.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
And everybody that was in the comment section as well, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for everybody to hit the like button as well. Appreciate you. You got anything for us before we get out of here, Steve?
Man, I don't know. I'm speechless after them clips, but hey, it was a good show. It was a damn good show. That's all I'll say. And everybody enjoy the rest of the week.
Yes, man. Like always, it was a blast, man. I enjoyed you coming in. Thank you for coming in. Like, I know you're going through a transition right now, so thank you for making the time to come through. It would have been pretty boring if it was just
no
me
Diddy.
myself.
No Diddy.
Wait, no Diddy. Where was the Diddy? What
like
Diddy?
I'm going through a trans.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I get you. All right, I get you. Yeah, not that type of transitioning, but a life transition. So I appreciate you taking the time out to come through and show some love, man. Yeah. DisRiz ENT, DisRiz BoonDocks review, all of the above, man. Thank you for coming through. I really, really do. Is the merch back up again?
The merch is actually back up. It's back up. It's back up. Yes. It's back up as of November 1st. Yep.
All right, there it is. Go ahead and cop y'all some. What's the www.DisRizENT.com?
ENT merch.
ENT merch.
ENT merch.
ENT
merch. MERCH. Yep.
Okay.
MERCH.com. Yep.
There it is. All right. Make sure y'all go get y'all something, man. I already got me something. Make sure y'all get y'all something as well. I'm looking for some more stuff, so I might be back and get me something else. But make sure y'all go through, support, man. Until next time, man, y'all take it easy. I don't know if my catchphrase was zip it up or zip it out, but see y'all later.